Hi folks, it's Nicola here from Boost Your Practice. This video is for you if you are a practice owner. It might be an osteopath, a physio, chiropractor, podiatrist. You're basically in healthcare, running a business, and you have other therapists. It might be one, it might be 10, who are treating patients in your practice, and you are feeling that they are never quite achieving the same kind of growth or contribution to the business that you did when you started out. Now, I have this conversation with practice owners a lot where they're like, well, you know, they never see patients the same amount of times, or they never generate the same amount of word of mouth that I do. And I realized it was Mental Health Awareness Week this week. And I wanted to just share something that I share with my clients when they do have this kind of conversation of, oh, you know, they don't perform the same way, they don't bring in the same amount of new patients from word of mouth that I do. So number one is the thing you always need to just accept, which is they're not you. It's not their business, and they're never going to care about it as much as you do. It's your baby. Number one, accept that. That will improve your mental health, stop you getting frustrated with them. Number two is that when you have been in practice for a long time, and when you have been seeing patients for decades, you have a kind of superpower, basically, that you don't realize you're using, because it's become so second nature to you that you don't even have to think about. So it can be something that often when you're training your new team, when you take somebody on and you know, are allowing them to see your patients, you are trusting them with your list, and you do training with them, you don't even think to add it to your training because you've forgotten that it's so subconscious to you and it's so automatic. And that is taking into account everything that's going on with that patient, including where they are up here. So whether that be taking into account their mental health, or just taking into account what brought them to this point in their life, and taking into account the effect that that's had on them, and using that information when you go ahead and formulate a treatment plan. So I mentor some therapists who are relatively new to the profession, and often thinking about empathy and thinking about their patient's mental health can really have a breakthrough effect for them. So I was talking to a client recently who was dealing with a patient who had like recurrent tension headaches and migraines, and he was saying, you know, I just can't seem to get to what the maintaining factor is, whatever keeps this cycle coming, because she does get better, but she always ends up back, and you know, the headaches are back. And I said, well, tell me more about her. Tell me more about, you know, what's going on in her life at the moment. And he hadn't considered the fact that she had 3 children. And after child number 3, she'd had to go back to work a little bit sooner than she would have liked. And that had been about 18 months before, and about 12 months ago she'd developed these headaches. So this just unlocked everything, saying that, you know, women who have to go back to work, and she was in a high pressure job, and you know, it was a stressful role with a lot of responsibility, going back to work after baby number 3. And they say baby number 3 is the one that makes you lose your mind because normally we're a little bit older, we're less able to cope with the sleep deprivation that comes with having a little one at home. So taking that into account and starting to talk to her about self-care. Did she do anything to look after herself? We know working mums tend to be, even we say, you know, that they're low down on the priority list. Most of the time they're not even on their own priority list, let's be frank. So I just wanted to share that. I know we're normally talking about, you know, growing your business and using digital marketing to do it, but today I just wanted to share something on a different level, talking about mental health and talking about empathy. And in a way, you know, this is something that can help to grow your business if you incorporate it into the training that you do with your team. So Guys, I hope that helps. That's my thought for the day. Nicola at Boost Your Practice signing out. Have a great Saturday.